and he grabbed his and then he start peeing, but you see nothing. That's a miracle. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
You had mentioned something about the. I don't want to interrupt your topic. But you had said something about how before Muhammad came from Medina to Mecca, you said that the black stone women used to take blood from their menstruation and put it on the black stone.
Yeah.
Could you give me a source for that information?
All right. You are a Muslim, right?
I was a Muslim until.
Okay. You left Islam. You are one of those who left Islam. Okay.
Yes.
All right, my friend. Let me find it for you. All right. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. This is Tafsir al-Hawi, the chapter of Al-Baqarah. We go down. It says, وقيل تمخض أبو قبيس فانشق عنه. Abu Qubais is a little mount next to the Kaaba. Let us search for Abu Qubais first. Search in Google so we can show you the image of Abu Qubais. Images. Where is Abu Qubais? This is not the one. We have to add the word Mecca. Okay, this is Abu Qubais. If you look at if you see the Kaaba, oh, this is a very small picture. We need to find something bigger. Okay, here we go. Do you see the picture?
Yes.
Okay. In Mecca, there's no high mountains, just like a little bit of hills, you know. So this is Abu Qubais, very close to the Kaaba. According to the Muslims, that during the flood of Noah, Allah, he ordered this mount to swallow the black stone, and then when the flood is over, the mount, he spit it out and he throw it right away where the Kaaba is now, to put it back, because Allah is the one who put it back there first time. So let us make it simple here. So Allah, he made this mountain, or this little mountain hill, swallow the black stone, because now the flood is coming, the flood of Noah. When the flood of Noah is over, Allah, he ordered the mount to spit the black stone and fell down here exactly in the location of the Kaaba, because this is the old place where is built during the time of Adam, where the angels 40,000 angels came and they built the Kaaba. So during the flood of Noah, the Muslims agree that the Kaaba was destroyed, and because of that, Allah, before the flood, he took the black stone and he hid it inside that mount. Now we go back there to the interpretation. All right, and then he says here, فانشق عنه. So it's going like the black stone is spit it out, and it was hiding وقد خبئ فيه في أيام الطوفان, and it was hiding inside the mount during the time of the flood of Noah, and it was ياقوتة بيضاء, it was white of like pearls. Actually, it was pearls from the heaven, but when it was touched by the menses during the time of Jahiliyyah, before Islam, became black. Do you want me to send you the link?
Please.
All right. Anything else, my friend?
One more thing about that. So does where does this idea that Abraham built the Kaaba come from? Because I had been researching for a blog post I was writing about the Kaaba being found in the Bible, and I couldn't find any mention of it outside of Islamic sources. So could you expand on
First,
where?
okay.
Yes.
First, the Kaaba was rebuilt by Abraham, not built by Abraham.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
If you go to the Quran, let us see. In chapter 2, verse number 127, it says, they were raising the foundation of the house. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a foundation, but they raised the foundation.
Oh, so the foundation existed before Abraham and
Yes, this is what
Ismail.
the Muslim agree upon that Abraham is not the one who built the Kaaba. Abraham, he rebuilt the Kaaba.
So who built it originally?
The angels.
What?
The angels, 40,000 years before Adam was sent to the earth. Some they say 40 years. Allah, he sent the angels down to the earth, and the angels, Allah, he sent with them the black stone, and Allah, he told them where to put the black stone, and then after that, after they build it, Allah, he sent down from the heaven, he sent Adam in Sri Lanka. Let me remember where what the name of the city. I forgot the name of the city. It's in Sri Lanka now. Anyway, so Allah, he sent him down in Sri Lanka, and then Allah, he ordered Adam to go and do Hajj from Sri Lanka all the way to Mecca. There's a video, actually. You can search on YouTube. You can find a Muslim scholar speaking about it. Sheikh. It's me. Okay. I'm trying just to show you. And this is actually proving that the origin source of Islam is from India, because they believe that the first man was an Indian man, and he is Adam. He came from Sri Lanka. I'm trying just to find you something in English, otherwise in Arabic I can't find it. Let us see.
CP.
Okay, I found this article here. Adam Peaks, Sri Lanka. This is here the foot of Adam, supposedly. So the Buddhas, they're fighting over this place. The Buddhas, they consider that this is a holy place for them, have nothing to do with the guy. His name is Adam. And the Muslim, they say that this is the footprint of Adam. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Adam, peace be upon him, who was said to be 60 cubit tall. It's located on the top of the mount in Sri Lanka, called Adam's Peak, also known as Sir Bada, holy footprint. And this is where supposedly Allah, he landed Adam. Do you see it?
Yep.
I advise you to go there and take a selfie.
I actually could. I might do that this summer. Actually, I'm trying to visit.
Really? Let us go together. You pay for my airplane. I can go with you. I will take a selfie for you.
Hey, I would seriously just to hang out with you. I would love to do that, honestly.
Thank
but
you, my friend.
yeah, but CP. Also, I don't want to like interrupt too much, but I feel like you're like the perfect person to ask about this. So recently, I was speaking with a Salafi sheikh in the United States, and the last, I don't know, 6-8 months I've been studying your your videos, and so I know quite a bit about Islam as well because I was a Muslim,
Just refresh
and
my
so
memory before you continue. You
yes,
see, forgive me. There's many people talk to me, and I remember your voice. But what I don't remember, did you remember? You leave Islam because you are watching my videos, or you leave Islam because of something
yeah,
else? Oh, because of my
yes.
videos. Okay, okay. You see,
So
because I
I had
forget really, so
yeah,
forgive me.
no. So one time I called you and I was very angry at you
Okay.
because my Muslim friends were telling me like there's this Christian, he's talking all this crap on YouTube. You need to go and shut him up. And so I called you. I was very mad at you. And then you gave me a bunch of things that I didn't have an answer for. So I left and I studied and I called you back again a different time. And then that's when I gave my life to Christ and I
That's wonderful, my friend.
became
I'm
a
happy.
Christian.
I'm happy for
So
you. Okay.
yeah, so I guess one thing I wanted to ask you about was I talked to this sheikh and he was saying all this he was telling me that Jesus was a Muslim, right? And
Mhm.
so I was asking for proof about this, and he was like, "Well, Jesus took the Shahada," and he was saying he was quoting from the Gospel of John, where Jesus said that God is the Father, that the Father is his God. And I was telling him like, so do you accept the Gospel of John? Because if you accept the Gospel of John, you have to accept John 14:9. If you've seen me, you've seen the Father. John 1:1. All these the I am statements, like all of the gospel says that Jesus is God, but he was trying to take one verse and then he was like, well, look at the 5 pillars of Islam, like he did the Shahada, and so I proved that wrong. Then he said he Jesus fell to he gave the verse of when in the Bible when Jesus fell to his face when he was praying. He said, look, he did salat. I was like, brother, that is not salat. Salat is like when we you say Surah Al-Fatiha, you say 17 times a day Surah Al-Fatiha. You have to do all these recited prayers, right?
Mm.
But and so that's not salat. So I came away thinking that how can we reach people that are so brainwashed that they'll say something like this? Like, if you just take one quote and ignore the rest of the book, then you can say, okay, maybe he was doing salat. But like, if you look at the whole book, that makes no sense. So like, how do you try to reach people that are so brainwashed?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I can make now. I will show you an example what the Muslims do. Uh, I will give you an example from the Quran. It says here, chapter 4, verse number 43. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى. So this verse here have 2 parts. It says, "O who you believe, draw not near into prayer when you are drunken." So if I am dishonest, I will say, here we go, the Quran saying to you, don't pray, don't get close even to prayer. Do you see it?
Yep.
I can fabricate the meaning and says the Quran say to you, don't draw near into prayer, and I stop. But I will not mention to you that there is a part of it that says when you are drunken.
Mm-hmm.
And here we see that the Muslims, they used to pray to Allah and they are drunk.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Allah did not forbid them from drinking. Or what he said to them, don't come to the prayer when you are drunk. And why? Because people, they will start laughing at Muhammad and his followers. He is praying and people around him, they are falling apart.
Yep.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What? So Muhammad, he could not forbid them, and he himself he drink, and he himself he drink even 3 to 4 days a week. So at this moment, Muhammad was healthy, he can drink. He did not forbid the drink. Muhammad, he forbid the drink when he cannot drink. Now, as long as the Muslims, they take a verse saying something to make it fit with their something, then we can do the same. But we are not
Exactly.
dishonest.
Yes.
We will not do
Yes.
that.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
book
But
of
CP, how?
John, yeah, the book of
Yes.
John or any book from the first page to the last chapter, it says clearly that Jesus is God.
Of course.
So either we take a verse and we make a story out of it, or we read what the book teaching. And the same verse he's talking about, that he's praying, he was praying to the Father, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that means Jesus, he have a father.
And that means Islam is
So
false because
yeah,
I
so
cannot
if
have
you
a son.
believe in this verse, if this verse is accurate, that means the Quran is false, because the Quran says that they say that we are the children of God. Say, if you are the children of God and his beloved, then why he punish you with your sin?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the verse. That will be a total contradiction. of the Quran. Let us see. Chapter 5, verse number 18. Okay. And the Muslim, they say that the Jews and the Jews never said our father, our God is a father. Look what the Quran says. The Jews and the Christians say we are the sons of Allah. Do you see it? And his beloved. Say, why then doth he punish you for your sin? So very, very silly knowledge. I mean, answer. They are saying, if they are saying we are the sons of God, children of God, doesn't mean that they will not be punished for sin. Simply they will punish because they did sin. You know, I mean, how silly it is, this excuse. If you don't do sin, he will not be punished because they do sin. So if I am a beloved of my father, yes, he loved me, but I am not allowed to do sin. But if I choose to do sin, then I will be punished for my sin. As simple as that. So even the Quran confirm that the Muslim, they lie when they say, number one, that the Jews never believe that God is their father. They don't believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, as they say. Here we go. The Quran confirmed that the Jews and the Christians both, they say we are the sons of God. And here they are using the word Allah as a name of the God of Islam. And we are his beloved.
CP, I have one more question about this. So when they say that, sometimes they'll tell me that Allah is a title, not a name. And then when they say it's a title, it's like, if Allah is just a title, then it's like, is La ilaha illallah, there's no God but God? Or then they'll say, no, it's a special name.
So
but
it's
then
a name.
If
it's a name.
So if it's a name, and then if Allah is the author of the gospel in the Torah, and then if you say that where's Allah's name in the Torah, they'll say, oh, well, it's a title. And so ilaha is in Aramaic, when they say God's name, they'll say it's ilaha, Yahweh, Elohim, and then they'll try to say this is the same way you say Allah. So they're saying Allah is a title now because his name is not in the. So
well,
how do we?
Let us say what they say is correct. What is that title mean?
Oh, no one knows.
So how you can say it is a title, but we do not know what the title is, because title should mean something.
Yeah, so they say that it's Allah and then La, right? So the God, is that what the idea is?
No. See, look what the verse saying here. Allah, this is a translation in Arabic. It says, "Shahid Allahu annahu la ilaha illa huwa." Allah witnessed that there is no, and here the translation here is false. They say no Allah, but in fact it says no God but Himself. Change the translation. Let us go to the front translation. This is big tab. We go to let's see this guy. Allah, maintainer of justice, the Almighty and all wise. What this? This is stupid translation. This guy, he took too much hashish. Okay, here we go. Allah Himself bear witness that there is no God but He. All right. So if Allah is just God, then they should say God Himself bear witness that there's no God but He. God is a word, is a generic word, can be used to anyone, any God. You know. So the second one is to deny any other God except Him. The first one is to confirm that this is the name of the God. All right. And actually, you can go and read. You will see all the Muslims agree that this is a name. This is not an attribute, because and by the way, when the Muslims they say attribute to their God, it's funny, because all the attribute of their God fit with the man, especially like revenge, the anger, etc. The forgetting, the one who forget, the one who crazy stuff. So the Muslim, they claim attribute to their God, but those attributes have nothing to do with their God unless he is really crazy.
That's true. Also, when they say three of the attributes are the way and the truth, so when it says Jesus is the way and the truth and the life, two of those names are attributes of Allah.
Not only that, those Allah, Muhammad, he copied from Jesus many names. As an example, he said Jesus is I'm the life.
Yep.
He did not say I bring life. He said I am the life. I am. You see, he did not say God is the life. He said, I am. Now, how in the world I will say I am the life if I am not God? Because
Yeah.
all the life is from me. I am the life. You, all what you have is from I am. I am the resurrection. All your resurrection is from me. I am the resurrection itself. Not only
Yep.
I will resurrect, I am the resurrection. I am the truth. The Quran, those old names Muhammad he copy. He is the truth. There's no truth but God. God is the truth. There's no man is a truth save God. For
Sure.
everything to, the truth is a solid fact which is going to stay. It's not going to be changed. Nobody can destroy and nobody can take down. The Muslim, they say to you, well, if Jesus, you just said nobody can destroy, how they destroy Jesus? They never destroy God, because this is Jesus. He said, you can destroy this temple, talking about his body, and I will
Yep.
build it
Raised
in
in
3
3
days.
days.
Right? So
Yep.
you can destroy the body, but this is not God. This is the body. This is the flesh. The
Yes.
word became a flesh, not the flesh became God. So when you once a Muslim, I downloaded tens of thousands of I debated thousands of Muslims. So once a Muslim, he said to me, and so was supposedly he's a cleric. He said, okay, smart Christian Prince, I have a question. I challenge you to answer. And the guy was excited and he prepared for it like for 10 years maybe. He said, you believe in the Trinity, right? I said, yeah. He said, listen, I have a question for you. Not even a single Christian can answer it. I said, what? And I said to him, I'm really scared now. Can we delete the question maybe for tomorrow to prepare? He said, no. Now you have to answer me. But I said to him, I did not know the answer to the question yet. Give me until tomorrow to think about it. I'm just joking. So the guy, he gets more excited and he said, if the Trinity exist, where was the Trinity before Jesus was born? So the Muslim, they think the Trinity started by the birth of Jesus, but Jesus said, before Abraham I am.
Yep.
I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the beginning, I am the end. So obviously you just got yourself busted.
Yeah.
Jesus exists before the Messiah exists before his birth. The birth of Jesus have nothing to do with the existence of the Trinity.
Yeah, no, even in Genesis 1:1 and Genesis 1:2, did you see there's a clear separation between the Spirit of God and God himself in Genesis chapter 1, right?
Right.
Yeah, so CP also, like, did you hear about Muhammad Hijab taking another debate, and it wasn't with you?
They will never dare get close to me.
No, I know, because they always ask him about you, and he says to bring you to them, even though he knows who you are, obviously. So many people bring you up to him, but there's another YouTuber that he's going to debate soon. I'm trying to remember what the name was. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I don't know. Anyway, my friend, this guy, he made fun of me. He said the Christian Prince, he have a problem with burqa. Christian Prince, he have a problem with burqa, and he said, which means he's making fun of me because I don't show my face, right? So it's just an insult. But the funny, Muhammad Hijab, his name is burqa. I mean, you yourself, your last name is burqa, and then you say to me that I have a problem with burqa. Now, who is the one who have a problem with burqa? It's you. And here, Jibril had just sent me this. Hold on. I will put it in the screen. Thank you, Jibril. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. This is Muhammad Hijab with the burqa. So he made fun of me. He said, Christian Prince, he have a problem with the burqa, when he forgot that his last name is Mimi Hijab, which means Mimi burqa. Same time, the Quran confirm that Allah himself, he never spoke unless from behind hijab.
Yeah.
So if the one who speak from behind hijab, and not only that, he said in the video, how we know even his exist? How we will know? We never saw him, we never met him. He also speak from behind the hijab, So Allah himself in chapter 42 verse number 51 says, it is not for Allah to speak to anyone except by inspiration or from behind the veil. Do you see it?
Yes.
So, and he said in the video, how we will know that he exists? Well, you don't say the same to Allah. He said maybe he's not real.
Sure.
Yeah. This is why they don't dare to debate me, because whatever they say, I'm going to get them busted. They knew they are not qualified even to get close, even to say assalamu alaikum. Because
Yeah.
if he say to me assalamu alaikum, I will get him busted just by saying that without saying anything.
All right, CP. I gotta get going. It was great talking to you, though, brother. I always enjoy talking to you.
All right, my friend. Take care. God bless.
Bye.
I will not even debate myself. I will be scared. Once I debated myself, actually, I lost. And I decided to get revenge. So I debated myself again. I lost again. And then I debate myself 3 times, because this is the only way in Islamic way, 3 times. Squeeze 3 times, shake your private part 3 times, 3 stones. I mean, so I debate myself 3 times and I lost 3 times. Unbelievable. True story, by the way. This you can find it in Sahih Bukhari. You make fun of me because I don't show my face. I don't show my face. What do you want from my face? You want my answer? Why? The only excuse they can find is show your face. What's your name? Like this guy, the kid from Nigeria, Ustaz Ajwa. He said, I saw the video of him before he called me. Supposedly, he was saying, if a Christian prince he's bold enough, why he don't show his face? Why you want to see my face? I'm comfortable like this. And if I show you my face, you might die. Guys, this is a true story. Once I went to do fishing. I went to the ocean. We went in the ocean, in the deep sea. And then I look at the water, and all the fish in the sea, they saw me. Any fish, she look at me, she die right away. Her tongue is coming out. True story, Sahih Bukhari. You want that to happen to you? If I show my face, I have now 800 people watching. I will have 1. That's me. The second I open my camera, nobody will be here. Everybody will say assalamu alaikum. No way. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. Once I when I moved in this place, I used to have a mirror. I entered the bedroom, there's a mirror. I saw myself, I got scared. I turned the light off and I ran away. True story, Sahih Bukhari. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah. Any Abdul? Show us your face, cowards. Do you want my face or you want my knowledge and my answers? Do you want to get busted my face or you want to get busted my answers? Potatoes. تتكلم وما عندك سالفة. How are you, Faris? Why you don't call me, Faris, so we can laugh? Call me so we can laugh together. What my head, my friend? It's too late. I have many books and people will read my books more if my head is gone. Who care? I have tens of thousands of videos. Millions will watch my videos if they took off my head. All of us, we will die sooner or later. I don't care. Death is not a threat for me. It's not. You see, the gentleman, he was calling me now. This is one proving that we are victorious. This gentleman, he called me as he described. I forgot about him. He called me. I don't know when. I don't remember. He called me and he accused me of etc. And he was angry from me. And then he left Islam. And now he is debating Muslims, proving them wrong. Why Muslims don't call me, prove me wrong, so their Muslim brothers will not leave Islam? So using the excuse of my face, here we go. I'm not showing my face, and people are leaving Islam. Do it. People are left in Islam, left and right, watching my videos. You will not believe it how many they are leaving this cult. By the way, just between me and you, I'm not that ugly. I'm like, to be honest with you, I am let me describe myself. You know Zakir Naik, right? I have the eyes and the beard of Zakir Naik, and I have the eyebrows of I don't remember his name, but he have a very nice eyebrows. It's like they are wide like a highway, you know, very big. And I have ears like the ears of the Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad, he can hear your footstep from 10,000 miles. Why? Because they are so big, like elephant. And actually, I always have hard time because of the ears, you know, because simply I cannot wear a hat. You know, I have to make a hole in the, you know, because I look exactly like Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him. When it's come to the ears only, you know. However, the Prophet, he have a feature nobody have. His private part is so small. And you know, I have the look of Prophet Adam. I'm 30 meters tall. But you know, the height change depend in the winter. Like now it's minus 14, 15 outside. So I think in winter I'm now maybe 15 meters because of cold. You know, we are made from steel. We are Arab. That's why we have too much rust. All right. And do you want more description, Muslims? If we go right now and read the hadith about Muhammad, how much description they have for him, you will see that the Muslims, they worship a white man. We will not find one Christian book describing Jesus. In the hadith, you will find they describe how white he is, how white under his arm, how white his belly, how white his cheek, how white his face. I mean, they are obsessed with the whiteness of Muhammad. I look all over the Bible. I didn't see anywhere they are saying to us Jesus looked like this. Why? Because it's not important. It is not us who worship a man, it's you. And you worship a white man. Jesus is my Lord. If he come to me in Africa, or he came in Asia, or he came in the Philippines, or he came in Europe, or he came in the Middle East, it doesn't matter. He is my Lord. That is the truth, my friend. Hold on, I have to answer the call of Allah. I drank too much water today.